Alright, Gemini, this is your monthly. Doing a Celtic cross. This will be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. If you don't know your astrology chart, you can check it out. There's lots of links on the internet, but I've got one on the homepage next to the donation button, little pink icon. And that's just for your Western chart. If you don't know your Vedic chart, then if you're interested, you can check that out. Some people resonate more with their Vedic. Some readers only go by the Vedic. But enough about that. This is a general reading, might not resonate with everybody. I've done a few different cross spreads. Learning a different one, so I'm going to use a little cheat sheet here. I'm not going to be using poppers. I will for clarifiers, but for the spread I'm not. I will pay attention to poppers though. Alright, so what does Gemini have going on for the month of November? That was a terrible split. Well, I mean, we're starting with Ace of Swords, so that's good. That's good news there. Crossing the Chariot. With Ace of Pentacles, Gemini, holy shit. The basis of your situation, immediate past, is the Eight of Pentacles. Crowning thoughts. Six of Pence. Immediate future is the World. Just gotta pull the sheet over a bit more. Or I guess I could just push this over. Bam. Look at that. Alright. So emotional concerns, your fears regarding the situation. This is the Three of Wands. Environmental factors, how others see you, the Sun. Your hopes, what you really wish for, we have Temperance. Answer your question, the outcome, is the Queen of Chalices. So, I mean, I guess y'all getting a good read too. We're going to pull some extra cards. Golden Universal. The first deck that I'm using for the spread itself is the Golden Renaissance. I'm guessing the Gemini energy shifted. Or shifting anyway. So y'all were dealing with some pretty heavy energy last month. It definitely feels like you're moving forward. So is there any messages or advice for Gemini's highest good? Ace of Swords again, but hit the ground, so we're not going to use it. Messages to Gemini's higher self. I mean, I feel that's pretty relevant since that was coming up. And some of y'all's past reads here. Are there any blockages that Gemini needs to be aware of? Is there anything else the Gemini needs to know? Alright. I mean, the wheel came out in reverse. So I feel we'll just play off that card there. So Gemini, it seems that you're going into this month with some good energy here. You're definitely moving forward. Like it feels like you know exactly where you're going. Like you're definitely being supported here. Like it feels like you've gotten justice in your life. I know this isn't the justice card, but it says Justicia, which I'm assuming is, I don't know, I'm not just gonna guess languages. But you're definitely moving forward triumphantly this month. And like with the Ace of Pentacles here on with this deck, he's looking up. He's looking right at the Chariot. But that's crossing, so I mean, gotta be careful on making like spontaneous decisions or whatever. Like you want to take a balanced approach. Because you can see how in this card it's like the horses are going two different directions. So maybe that's it. You're kind of torn this month on what direction to go. But I'm feeling that you've been in like this lethargic or like melancholy mode. Like it's almost like you not like emotionally numb, but like out of fucks to give. Like you see in this, he's got an axe. So it's just like, I feel you're just ready to cut shit out. It's like you're gonna move forward and just, move forward. Like standing in your truth and just cutting out anything that isn't meant to be in your life. And I feel possibly in the past you've like kind of maybe felt bad about that. And that's why it's like, this face is just like, fuck it kind of thing. It's like, in the past we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel this is something that you've been building up towards. But it also feels like you could have had some financial troubles in the past. Or whatever's been stopping you from moving forward. It's like you've invested so much in it. Your crowning thoughts is the Six of Pence. So I feel, finances are a concern. So you could be maybe noticing, the where you've been wasteful with your money. See how it's just like falling out of his or her bag. She's got like demon feet. And to me, that just, I don't know, for some reason, it's just like placing your money not in the right places. It's like, giving into the devil energy or whatever. The lower self, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just feel this could have been, or is, because it's a crowning thought, so I feel it's like you're, money's really a concern right now for some, and it's like you're trying to be very careful with how you spend your money, maybe reevaluating some of your past spending habits. But in the future, the immediate future, we have the world. So, I mean, this is a fucking brand new cycle that you're entering into. Like you're closing out old karma. You're entering into a new cycle. And it feels like you're going to be moving quite victoriously. It's like whatever the universe has been trying to push you towards, I feel that, that as soon as you do, it's like you're going to realize, that all your intuition was trying to fucking, it was everything you thought, everything that, your intuition's been telling you, it was for your highest good. And it's like, as soon as you make that decision to push forward, the universe is going to start sending you blessings. And it feels like you'll be moving forward, like, not only victoriously, but passionately. And like she has a pentacle in her hand. And to me, I just feel like this energy, like your energy is going to be very stable. And in your fears is the Three of Wands. And to me, this is like, you're fearing that all this work that you've been putting in is for nothing. But I mean, if it's work into yourself, it's never not for nothing. That's for damn sure. But it could be also, like I don't see, there's like no fucking cups here except for the Queen of Cups and your outcome. So it could be possible that, for some, you got out of a relationship and it's like you're kind of scared that you're not going to find somebody to put in that same effort that you're willing to put in. But How others see you is the sun. So that's fucking literally, like, this is like one of the best cards in the fucking tarot. The sun and the moon, the stars, fucking, they're all like destiny. So like this is, people see you as being, the sun is very vibrant. It's warm. I'm feeling resilient. People feel that you're very resilient. And I feel for some, they've probably even told you that, you just put up with too much shit. I'm just pulling that for somebody. Cause like, especially with her face, she just looks meh. Like, it's like you don't know your self-worth. I just get like this hollow vibe. You can see like this, it looks like this arrow that's like pierced her. So I feel like not only do people think that you're, resilient and strong and vibrant, but like they also, like I said, they feel that you're somebody that's been through a lot, I feel. And with your hopes is temperance. So I feel that's you're hoping to balance yourself out. Just to find a balance completely in life, not only with your emotions, your own stability, like your foundation. I feel again, because there's not cups here, that like if this is a single Gemini, then it's like, you're hoping to find somebody that, again, that's going to put in that 110% and just be on the same fucking level as you, and, to be balanced. And I also feel with, all this movement, it's like you're hoping that it's going to go smoothly, is what I'm feeling. Like fluid, like water, like how this water is just pulling. You're just hoping that everything's going to run smoothly. But you can see how she's like not looking at the stream of water. She's just pouring it. So I don't know. For some reason, I just feel it's like a warning to like really pay attention to your balance, or like, if you are getting into romantic situations and stuff like that, to make sure to ask the right fucking questions. Take a balanced approach. Don't just go in with your heart. Go in balanced with your mind and your fucking spirit. Like, use your intuition on shit. Pay attention to red flags. Ask the right questions. And again, with the with the Chariot there, it's like I said, it's a warning to not be too spontaneous. Because sometimes we make spontaneous decisions and then live to regret them, kind of thing. So, or we get ourselves in situations that are hard to get out of. So that's what I'm feeling for y'all Geminis. With the Queen of Cups here in the outcome, this is like, I don't know, I just like get this don't be a slave to your emotions type thing. Um, Especially like you see this dude, he's just like chained down there. But I'm also getting yeah, I feel this is like it's weird because when I first laid it out, it was like completely fucking different than what I'm like the vibes I'm getting now. But this is like it feels like some of y'all, it's like haven't completely opened up or something. It's like you find it hard to open up. It's like you see how this dude's like chained there, and then she's just kind of like holding the cup above his head, and it's like he can't reach it, and it's like she doesn't even give a shit. Well, it's not that she doesn't give a shit. I just feel it's like, you know, she doesn't feel that he's worthy of it. But for some, I'm feeling it's like it's a fear thing. It's something based out of childhood. Like this is a blockage I'm picking up for some. Like this may be specific to one person, but it could be more than one. Like I'm definitely picking. This is a childhood thing. It's like been hard for you to open up. Like I don't know if like your parents didn't talk about their feelings or, you know, what the fuck that was about, but I feel this is like something that you're hoping to overcome. But I mean, overall, the Queen of Cups is a fucking good energy. If we're just talking about energy, that's good energy. And then we pulled some extra cards here. So we have I think in this deck it's called the Knave. No, maybe this is the fucking, I don't know, but I feel this correlates to this. Like these three here kind of correlate. Because like these are blockages and stuff. Other advice. So I mean, like I feel like the devil popped up. So like I don't know if you're dealing with a Capricorn or somebody's got Capricorn in their fucking chart, but I feel this is more being chained to the past. It's like whatever relationship you got out of, just toxic behaviors, the, you know, giving into your lower self. And trying to avoid being immature about things. That's what I'm getting for some, because like this is like the Page of Swords, which is like a more immature energy. And I mean, it just means, because the way this works is like it goes the page, the knight, the king. So it's like a page is not yet a knight, not yet a king kind of thing. So it's like, I feel like there may be a habit of being a little too abrasive, if you know what I'm saying. Just like one of my sayings is don't be a dick. Like sometimes, you know, you gotta be a dick, but at the same time, I feel it's like some may have like stooped down to somebody else's level. It's like they did something that pissed you off and you just like were like, oh yeah, you're gonna do that? Well, I'm gonna fucking do this. And it's like, that's this guy here. So just be careful about that. And the same with the, you know, the, like I said about the spontaneous fucking, because again, this is, you know, not really thinking, just giving, you know, this is just like quick, rapid fucking like, be careful with your words. Be fucking careful with your words, because, like, swords are communication, so that's what I'm feeling for that. Like, really pay attention to your fucking intuition. And to really keep yourself balanced. Because, like, the High Priestess, she just knows shit. She follows her intuition. Like, she knows that there's more going on behind the scenes. A lot of people tell, like, a lot of different readers are like, oh, she's the secret keeper, but it's like, I just think this is, to me, it's like, this is intuition, this is a higher knowing. It's not, so much secretive, it's just you know shit. You don't need to tell everybody everything. It's like, you just know. It's like fucking, you have a good intuition and you're trying to follow it. And I feel, with the blockages here, we have the Temperance, then we have the Wheel in reverse. So I feel like, to me, this is karma. And you're not allowing this wheel to spin. So there's something, like, this is something you need to deal with before fucking Sag rolls in. Like, Jupiter hits Sag, I think, on the 8th. And then get another retrograde on the fucking 16th. So I would probably try to deal with this between the 6th and the 8th. You've got a 2-day window. Well, I guess, as long as it's before the 16th, but depending on where everything aligns up in your fucking chart, you might be one of those assholes that, Mercury retrogrades are good for you, but just, yeah, like, past shit, man. Like, you gotta realize that everything's in a cycle. You gotta balance the shit. Like, you gotta balance the wheels of karma. Like I said, I feel there's shit that you're holding on to that you don't necessarily need to be holding on to, out of fear, out of pre-programmed bullshit from childhood. Like, fucking, who knows? Everyone's going through their own shit, but like, that's what I'm really getting here. It's like, fucking, make sure to take a balanced approach, and know what cycles are good for you, what cycles are bad, what is just, it is no longer serving you. A lot of times like I said, we get ourselves into situations we aren't necessarily happy with, and it's like we suffer in those situations silently because, for whatever reason, a lot of the time it's fucking shit that's from childhood, that it's like, you just think that shit's normal, and it's not. And it's like, if you're not fucking happy, then why are you there, kind of thing. You're just blocking your own spiritual growth. And you just put yourself through a lot of fucking headaches, heartaches, and disappointments. So I'm not gonna preach to y'all. This seems like a good read. Like, you guys are moving into some good fucking energy. So that's really all I got to say for you. Peace and love, gems.